Hey, what is up everybody? This is Steve Breach coming to you here as we rock in the New Year's. I was just going to be spending tonight sipping back with some good old apple cider, but I honestly just read the best story on ESPN.com, and it's time to celebrate. It's time to get down. The San Francisco 49ers are going to be firing not only Trent Baalke, but Chip Kelly tomorrow after the Seattle Seahawks game. So all you San Francisco 49ers fans, just cheers one with me right now. We'll just chink. It's going to be a good night tonight. We're going to rock in the new year. Tomorrow we got a game against the Seattle Seahawks. It's not going to be pretty. The Seattle Seahawks are going to be going out. They're looking for blood. Not only do they like embarrassing the San Francisco 49ers, but they're playing for a first-round bye in the playoffs. So this is a must-win game for them. I will honestly say that being a San Francisco 49ers fan for the last 2 seasons, honestly, has been really hard. Really tough. I mean, Tom Zula, Chip Kelly, Trent Baalke, we've lost basically our whole team. Some guys have retired. Some guys have left us to go to college. Honestly, in my opinion, I know that a lot of it came down to not having Jim Harbaugh didn't like that Jed York was pushing him in one direction. Didn't like the fact that he didn't believe that Baalke had his back. That's some of the main reasons why he left. Jim Harbaugh, I know that not everybody out there who is a San Francisco 49ers fan is going to be a Sacramento Kings fan, but it's honestly a lot like when, what was his name? We fired our coach, the coach that made us really good, for the reason of that we were tired of making the playoffs and not doing anything once we made the playoffs. We were tired of not winning the big one. And the only person that we could blame was the coach. So we fired him. Dumb fucking move. Because a lot like the San Francisco 49ers, the Sacramento Kings have not made the playoffs since. I don't know. I mean, the 49ers, definitely Patrick Willis was going to retire. The other linebacker retiring was a real big surprise. We've had losing the lineman to the Arizona Cardinals. That was a real big kick in the nuts. It's been real tough. Honestly, I don't think that Baalke's really been a really good GM. Replacing players that have left us. We haven't drafted that well. We haven't really drafted or signed any free agents. I'm not real big on blaming Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly had 3 seasons in Philly. He had 2 really good seasons with the Philadelphia Eagles, 1 really bad one. Didn't really think that they should have fired him. Didn't really think that 1 year was enough to kill the guy, but they did. And he took the job to come here to San Francisco. I was really surprised that he didn't quit on us when that Oregon job opened up. They ended up hiring someone else, so that job isn't going to be out there. But we have to pay Chip Kelly for 2 more seasons. Chip Kelly's going to get paid by the Philadelphia Eagles for 1 more season. So he's got a lot of money coming in. Trent Baalke, we fire him tomorrow. We got to pay him for 2 more years. I'll be honest. I'll be out there. As a San Francisco 49ers fan, I don't even know who's out there to be the coach of this team. We could end up with Tom Zula again. He's looking for a job as far as I know. My only thing is that a lot of times when your GM job is open, as well as your head coaching job, you see a lot of these guys that are good coaches but have huge egos that say, hey, I'll leave what I got. I'll come. I'll coach your team. But I want to be the GM and I want to be the head coach. This very rarely works out. Bill Belichick, I don't know how the guy does it. He's probably got to have at least, 2 or 3 guys on his staff that take care of that. But, being able to take care of both those things. Pete Carroll up in Seattle, I'm not sure if he is the GM of the team as well as being the head coach. But for some reason, I think he might be. And that might be one of the ways that they lured him away from USC to be able to sign his own players. Because players have gone after him that were coached by him at USC for not coaching him. So I'm guessing that he has some sort of input on the draft and things like that. But this is some of the best news that I've had. It reminds me a lot of when Harbaugh was going to have his last game. Everyone knew it was going to be that last game. They had that awkward hug between Harbaugh and York on the sideline where they had the camera lens focused in on Harbaugh, and his face during that hug was just hilarious. So we'll see. Tomorrow's going to be a tough one, but at least we have some light to see, is that the Niners know we suck. It reminds me a few years ago when Jed York took the reins of the football team when the Niners went 2-14, just like this. It was a couple seasons after they just tried. There was a while when we didn't even have a GM, where basically York just said, we're not a football team, we're a business. We just put players on the field. We know people are going to show up. We know that people are going to buy hats. We know that people are going to buy jerseys. We know that people are going to buy t-shirts. We're making money. That's what we're doing. We're not here to win championships. We're here to make things happen. And basically, people stopped showing up to the games. People weren't buying tickets, and they waved the white flag at the end of the season and said, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing to the San Francisco 49ers franchise. This is embarrassing to the York family. And we are in a commitment to win. And from there, I want to say that's when they fired Singletary, and they went in the direction of signing Harbaugh from Stanford, and they turned the 49ers into a winning football franchise. I hope that they can do that this year, but I'll be honest, this team is a long way from winning. This team needs more than one player, and I'm not sure what they're going to do. But a new GM, a new coach, a fresh start, a fresh set of paint, we can see what we got going on. San Francisco 49ers, better start looking out. 2017 is looking up.